The first human born on Mars came to Earth to find his father. Multi-billionaire Nathaniel Shepard stands at the center of humanity's greatest technological leap. As the CEO of Genesis, he leads the world's first mission to colonize Mars. The project is presented as a symbol of hope and progress, a bold step toward humanity's future beyond Earth. Scientists, astronauts, and engineers dedicate their lives to making the mission possible. Among the astronauts chosen for the journey is Sarah Elliott. She travels to Mars as part of the crew responsible for establishing the first permanent human presence on the planet. The journey is long and isolating, taking the crew far from Earth and everything familiar. During the journey to Mars, Sarah discovers something unexpected. She is pregnant. The revelation creates immediate concern among the crew and the mission leadership. No one knows how a pregnancy will progress in space or on Mars. The identity of the child's father is unknown, adding further complications. Despite the risks, the mission continues. After the crew successfully lands on Mars, Sarah gives birth to a baby boy. He is named Gardner. His birth marks the first human ever born on another planet. The moment is historic, but it is also dangerous. Shortly after giving birth, Sarah dies from eclampsia, leaving Gardner without a mother. Her death devastates the crew and creates an immediate ethical and logistical crisis. Genesis leadership fears the consequences of revealing the truth. A child born on Mars could become a public relations disaster. Even more troubling is the unknown impact of Earth's gravity and atmosphere on Gardner's body. Returning him to Earth could kill him. A decision is made. Gardner will remain on Mars in complete secrecy. He is raised by astronaut Kendra Windham and the scientists stationed on the planet. Kendra becomes his guardian, caring for him as both a protector and a mother figure. The other scientists help raise him as well, forming a small but dedicated community around the boy. Gardner grows up isolated from the rest of humanity. He has never felt rain, wind, or the weight of Earth's gravity. His body develops differently due to Mars's low gravity. He is brilliant, curious, and deeply lonely. 16 years pass. Gardner has grown into a highly intelligent teenager. He helps the scientists build and maintain robots, contributing to the mission with his advanced understanding of engineering and technology. Despite being surrounded by adults, he feels disconnected from them. His greatest questions are about his past. One day, Gardner hacks into a robot he helped build to access restricted files. He searches through his mother's personal belongings, desperate to understand who she was and where he came from. Among the items, he finds a wedding ring and a video recording. The video shows Sarah with a man in a beach house on Earth. The two appear close and affectionate. Gardner becomes convinced that the man in the video is his father. This discovery changes everything. For the first time, Gardner believes he knows where he belongs. From that moment on, Gardner becomes determined to find the man in the video. In secret, Gardner regularly uses an internet chat room to communicate with a girl named Tulsa. She lives in Colorado and moves through the foster care system. Tulsa is independent, street-smart, and distrustful of authority. Their conversations become Gardner's only connection to someone his own age. Gardner lies about his life. He tells Tulsa that he lives in a penthouse and is confined indoors due to osteogenesis imperfecta. He believes this is easier than explaining the truth. Over time, the two grow close. They talk about dreams, fears, and plans for the future. Gardner promises that one day, he will visit her. Meanwhile, Kendra grows increasingly concerned about Gardner's future. She video calls Nathaniel Shepard and Genesis director Tom Chen. She explains that Gardner is exceptionally intelligent and emotionally ready to learn the truth about Earth. She argues that he should be allowed to travel there. Nathaniel refuses. He explains that Gardner's body is not built for Earth's gravity or atmosphere. To survive, Gardner would need a dangerous surgery to increase his bone density and undergo intense physical training. Even then, survival is not guaranteed. Nathaniel insists that Gardner remain on Mars. Gardner refuses to accept this decision. Against Nathaniel's wishes, Gardner undergoes the risky surgery and training. He pushes his body beyond its limits, enduring pain and exhaustion. Kendra supports him, believing he deserves the chance to choose his own life. Once his preparation is complete, Gardner boards a shuttle bound for Earth alongside Kendra and several other astronauts. When they arrive on Earth, Nathaniel is furious. He confronts Tom Chen, accusing him of hiding Gardner's training and allowing the mission to proceed without approval. Despite his anger, the arrival cannot be undone. Gardner is quarantined at NASA while doctors perform extensive medical tests to determine whether he can survive long-term on Earth. The environment overwhelms him. Gravity weighs heavily on his body, and his heart struggles to adapt. Before Gardner sees the test results, he escapes. Unaware that the tests show he cannot live on Earth for very long, Gardner leaves the facility. His only goal is to find Tulsa. When he reaches her, he finally convinces her to help him search for the man he believes is his father. Nathaniel and Kendra follow Gardner, trying desperately to bring him back. They warn him of the dangers, but Gardner refuses to listen. He has waited his entire life for this chance. During the search, Nathaniel and Kendra learn devastating news. Gardner's body contains dangerously high levels of troponin, indicating an enlarged heart. Earth's gravity is slowly killing him. If he does not return to Mars immediately, he will die. Gardner eventually confesses the truth to Tulsa. He tells her that he was born on Mars. Tulsa does not believe him at first, assuming it is another lie. Determined to prove himself, Gardner continues his search. They locate shaman Nika, the man who married Gardner's parents. Nika allows Tulsa to use his computer, helping them locate the beach house seen in the video. The journey takes them across the country. Along the way, they stop in Las Vegas, taking a brief moment to enjoy life. During the stop, Gardner collapses and is rushed to a hospital. X-rays reveal carbon tubes reinforcing his bones. Faced with undeniable proof, Tulsa finally believes Gardner's story. Gardner now understands the truth. He knows he cannot survive on Earth. Still, he refuses to give up. He wants to meet his father before he dies. Tulsa helps him escape the hospital. They drive to the beach house, where Gardner finally meets the man from the video. The man reveals that he is not Gardner's father, but his uncle. Gardner believes this is a lie. Devastated, he runs toward the ocean, telling Tulsa that this is where he wants to die. He collapses. Nathaniel Shepard and Kendra Wyndham arrive just in time. They rush toward the shoreline as Gardner collapses near the ocean, his body finally giving in to the strain Earth's gravity has placed on his heart. Tulsa watches in shock as Nathaniel and Kendra pull Gardner away from the water, desperately trying to keep him alive. Gardner is barely conscious. His breathing is shallow, his heartbeat weak. Nathaniel orders immediate medical evacuation, fully aware that time is running out. As they stabilize Gardner, he asks Nathaniel about his mother. He wants to know who Sarah Elliott really was, what she was like, and why she kept him a secret. Nathaniel finally tells him the truth. Gardner realizes that Nathaniel himself is his father. The revelation hits him with a mix of shock, anger, and relief. The man he spent his life unknowingly searching for has been beside him all along. There is no time for long explanations or apologies. Gardner's condition is critical. Nathaniel makes a desperate decision. They rush Gardner to a Dream Chaser spacecraft and launch it into orbit. Nathaniel hopes that escaping Earth's gravity will stabilize Gardner's heart and give him a chance to survive. As the spacecraft breaks free of the atmosphere, Gardner's body begins to respond. His heartbeat strengthens. Free from Earth's crushing pressure, he regains consciousness. For the first time since arriving on Earth, Gardner is no longer in pain. Soon after, it becomes clear that Gardner cannot remain on Earth. His survival depends on returning to Mars, where his body evolved and where gravity will not destroy him. The truth is painful, but unavoidable. Gardner shares an emotional goodbye with Tulsa. Their time together on Earth was brief, but it changed both of them. Tulsa admits that she believes him now, not just about Mars, but about everything. Gardner thanks her for helping him live, even if only for a short time, as a normal human being. They part knowing they may never see each other again. Gardner boards a shuttle bound for Mars. As the spacecraft lifts off, Tulsa watches from Earth, overwhelmed by the reality of losing him but proud of the courage he showed in choosing life over death. Kendra, having retired from active flight status with NASA, makes a life-changing decision of her own. She adopts Tulsa, offering her the stability and family she never had. Tulsa accepts, finding a sense of belonging she has long been denied. Determined to reunite with Gardner someday, Tulsa joins Kendra's space training program. She commits herself to learning everything necessary to survive beyond Earth, driven by the hope that she will one day stand beside Gardner on Mars. Back on Mars, Gardner reunites with Nathaniel. The planet that once felt like a prison now feels like home. Nathaniel remains by his side, no longer hiding from his responsibilities as a father. Though their relationship is complicated and filled with regret, it is finally honest. Gardner looks out across the red landscape, aware that his life will never be ordinary. He was born on Mars, nearly died on Earth, and discovered the truth about his family too late to live among them. Yet he is alive, and for the first time, he knows exactly who he is. The first human born on Mars has found his place in the universe.